you. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Good morning, everyone. All right. We are live. We are live. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Jenifer J. I am the PremierVA. I consult with business owners to ensure they have the proper systems and automation set up in their businesses so they can grow and scale their businesses with systems and automations and gain the freedom that they need. Today, we are talking about funnels. Okay, so in getting prepared for different parts of your business, you need to make sure that you have the proper systems and automation set up. So in order to make sure that you have the proper systems and automation set up, you need to make sure that you have the proper strategies for where you're going, right? And most of the time, we don't think about what happens after the fact. We only think about what we want to do, but we don't think about, are we really prepared for that? Are we ready for that? So we're going to talk about funnels. So those of you who are ready for funnels in your business, let's see if you're really ready. And for those of you who are like, what the heck is a funnel? I'm going to talk about that too. Let me get my funnel. I got props today, okay? So, funnel. This is your average funnel, right? Now, what is a funnel? Why is it wide? It's wide because as you send things through it, it narrows, right? So the focus narrows. There is a strategy, there's a sales strategy, there's a sales cycle of how people go through this funnel based on their awareness, their interest, their desire, where they are they ready to purchase, right? And so it's why, because everybody starts out at the beginning of this funnel. This is why, because this represents how many people come in, but everybody doesn't make it out of the funnel, all right? So you have all these people coming to you, they're interested, and they hit your funnel. And as they go through that funnel, there are certain steps that they're going to take to engage with your information. So now this is not a lesson on funnels. This is just, I wanted to give you an overview of what funnels are for those of you, excuse me, who aren't aware of what a funnel is. Now, there are different types of funnels, right? So let's talk about a real life funnel. A real life funnel is when you go to the fast food restaurant and you place your order and they ask you, do you want fries? Do you want a shake? Do you want to upsize your order from medium to large? Do you want to add an apple pie? Think of that. That's a funnel. And that's what we're doing in the funnel. We are creating accompanying items to go with our main offer, right? So hamburger fries, drink. Those are all accompanying items that go with it. And then what did they do? They created the combo meal. They packaged it together. So now that's a package, but accompanying that package can be an apple pie or a kids meal for parents. It just depends. So that's a whole nother strategy. That's not what we're here for. We're here to understand funnels. All right. Now there are different types of funnels. So you have a sales funnel. You have a webinar funnel. You have a video marketing funnel. Then you have your lead magnet funnel and you have an application funnel. Okay. Again, this is just a high level overview of funnels. This is not a lesson on funnels. but you need to know what funnels are so that you know whether you're ready or not. Now, for your business, if you're setting up these funnels, a couple things need to come into play. You need to be able to catch what comes out the end of this funnel. Okay? Catch what comes out the end of the funnel. How do we catch it? If I was to drop a bunch of stuff in this funnel right now, everything would just drop out at the end. But if I had something that would catch it, like this tray, now I have a system, right? Because then where is this going to go? So the things are going to go into here, they're going to fall out. I got to have something attached now to the other end of that tray. Jenifer, what the heck are you talking about? Why do you got this funnel and this tray? Because I'm trying to give you a visual example of what happens in our digital funnels. People go through, and if you don't have the systems, the tray, to connect and catch them, then it was all for nothing. Yes, they may have purchased what you had in the funnel, but where's the back end systems? Where are the follow-up? What's going on after the fact, right? So that is why I use that visual for my visual people, right? For those of you catching the replay, shout out to you. I hope you understood that. Now, we gotta have strategies for each type of funnel, okay? So if we have a sales funnel, what happens after they purchase our product? What happens after they purchase our product? What do they need to get? So let's just talk about the PVA playbook. When you purchase the PVA playbook, I have to be able to deliver the playbook, right? So on the back end, I have to have a system set up to deliver the playbook. When you go to the playbook at PremierVA, that is a funnel. It is a funnel because, and it's a sales funnel because I'm selling something. Just that simple. Don't overcomplicate it. So when you go through there, you purchase the playbook. I say, hey, great. Here's your item you purchased. And now I throw you into what's called an email automation. Some people call it an email funnel. I give you your item automatically, but I also send it to you in an email, and I send you a bunch of accompanying emails that's contributory to your success with the playbook. One of which reminded you, hey, here's templates for you to document your processes. You can download these templates and use it to document your processes. Hey, did you forget that you get 30 days of email support with this playbook? Email me. Where are you stuck at? What's going on? So there's a series of emails that go out to that, right? And on that back end, other things are happening. I'm tagging you, I'm marking you, I'm labeling you so that I know that you purchased my playbook. You're also going into a list in my email marketing autoresponder software. Also, on another end, you're now have access to the affiliate program, right? Because you purchased the playbook. So now not only can you purchase the playbook, get your systems automated, and you can get your money back from the playbook because now I have an affiliate, right? So again, what is that strategy? That is a whole strategy. Yes, you got to have the systems. That's a whole strategy. So the systems that come out this funnel have to be not only systematic, but you need to automate them. So when we also talk about funnels, now I just gave you a sales funnel. Let's talk about a webinar funnel. A webinar funnel is to just get people to register for your webinar or your masterclass. So as they come through there and they register, you got to think about a lot of things, right? Okay, once they register, what am I going to do after they register? They have to get the link to join the webinar. But what if they come right before the webinar. How are they going to get the information? Okay, they get this confirmation email, but then what? Is that just it? Are you just going to send them a confirmation email? No, you need to tag them so you can retarget them in your email marketing software. Also, you need to set up a series. It's a whole series of webinar emails. They need to go through a reminder series. They need to go through a replay series. Then they need to go through a retarget series. And then you need to have a strategy for that, right? So ask yourself, I want to have a webinar. Are my systems ready for this? Do I have it automated? The next one, we talked about email funnels already. The next one is a lead magnet funnel. Everybody wants to have a lead magnet. So if you've been watching me, you've been on my master classes, we talked in depth about lead magnets, right? But what is the delivery system for that? So if you send someone through your funnel for a lead magnet, what happens on the back end? Again, the delivery. What is the delivery? How are they getting this lead magnet? It's no different than the PVA playbook example that I just gave you. The lead magnet funnel, you need to make sure, number one, that they get what they signed up for, but you also want to continue to engage with them. So you do that via your autoresponder system, right? Now, application funnel. And most people may not know what this is. So an application funnel is usually used in high ticket situations. So if you have a high ticket service, you're not just going to have someone purchase. They're going to want to talk to someone, right? But you need to make sure that they're qualified for this ticket or this service. So now what you need is a appointment scheduling software and a form software, right? Because if they're filling out an application, you need to think about what that roadmap is going to look like, right? What's that fork in the road going to look like? If they're qualified, then yes, you can get access to us. Here's the appointment scheduler. Schedule your appointment, and we're going to get on this appointment and try to sell you into our membership or our high-level service that we're offering, right? Then you have on the other end, if they're not qualified, okay, if they're not qualified, maybe you want to say, hey, you don't qualify for this service, but maybe you should get the PVA playbook because you're new and you're just starting out and you don't know where to start, right? And so once they come through that application funnel, you have to think about that. What am I going to do with these people once they come through this funnel? You have to think high level. Those systems and strategies need to be set in place first before you just say, hey, I think I want a funnel. I think you need to have your systems and automation set up first, because what is the strategy on the back end? So it's like my dad said, that's putting the cart before the horse. You're putting the cart before the horse when you just say, look, I need funnel set up. Okay. All right. So once they purchase, then what happens? If you're trying to sell them on your high level service and you want them to get on a call, do you have your appointment software set up, and is it automated? The key here is automated, right? So if they want an application funnel, okay, then the software behind that is you need an appointment scheduler. You need a form. Then on the back end, you need an email autoresponder because you still need to re-engage with those people, right? So ask yourself, are you really ready for funnels? Are you really ready to have your business automated? One of the key factors that we experience as entrepreneurs is extreme exhaustion, right? And so when you're extremely exhausted, things just happen. Like you'll just get tired for no reason. Then you're cranky. Then you can't focus. Majority of the time, that is because we are doing things manually. Never should you ever have a funnel set up, and as people are signing up, you're on the back end manually sending things to them. There's systems for that. There's automations for that. Yes, burnout is real. So we implement systems and automations in our business to avoid that extreme exhaustion, to avoid that burnout. And if we do it right, we don't have to revisit it as much, right? Because as we scale, these systems and automations scale and grow with us. It's just the equivalent of if you buy a huge mansion and it's only you, but you say, listen, I am going to get married. I am going to have 5 kids. I have the means to buy this mansion and I'm going to live in this mansion. And then me and my husband and my 5 kids are going to live in this mansion and we won't have to buy another one, right? That's the equivalent of implementing the proper systems in your business at first. Now, of course, these systems do not cost as much as a mansion. Don't get me started on that, okay? The systems that I recommend cost less than $100. They are less than $100 a month. I know you're thinking like, oh my God, you talk about 6 and 7 figure people using them. Yeah, but it's less than $100. Now, when you get up to that level, of course, you're going to have to pay more, but that's the cost of doing business. But right now, it's going to meet you where you are, okay? It's going to serve the purpose. So when we think about, are we ready for funnel? So I was on a call on Clubhouse this morning, and one young lady said, we're working on marketing campaigns for our clients for Christmas. It's July. They're working on Christmas. So think about what we have coming up. What holidays do we have coming up? Do you do sales for Black Friday? Do you do sales for Cyber Monday? The Saturday after Black Friday, Small Business Saturday? Do you do that? Do you look at that and say, I need to have my product and service ready? I need to have this back end set up and ready for these sales. If you don't, then you really need to think about that right now. Now, so we talked about what funnels are. We talked about the type of funnels. And for those of you who are just joining, my name is Jenifer J. I am the PremierVA. I consult with business owners to set up the proper systems and automations in their business. And we are talking about being prepared on the back end in our infrastructure for funnels. Now, let me say this. If you are listening to me and you are just starting in business, do not let these words scare you. They're just words. You saw my example. You saw my prop. You saw my funnel. That's all we're talking about. This is just a physical representation of a digital process. This is all a funnel is. People come in, they hit a couple key points, ping, 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 and they come out at the end. You just need to have what happens at the end set up. So if you think about it, we're backtracking when we think about we want funnels. We're backtracking. We need to make sure the bottom of the funnel is set up before the top of the funnel, right? So we want to make sure that we have the proper systems and automation set up on the back end. Most business owners who are service-based need pretty much the same systems, right? You're serving clients. You need to have some kind of way for them to get in touch with you. So the systems that we're talking about are appointment schedulers. You need to have a payment processor. You need to have a form software. You need a CRM. and you need an autoresponder. Those are the systems that you need. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, a funnel without systems is like sticking your thumb in the bottom. Yes, it is. Do you need me to see that? That's just stopping it up. It's like this. So a funnel without systems. Okay. Look, these are the systems, this tray. If I stop this up, nothing's coming out. Right? So you're not producing any fruit. It's worthless. Or you're just gonna give yourself a bad reputation. And nobody will refer you. Nobody will trust your business, or you'll get a bad rep, and you don't want to do that. Yes, I try to break everything down easy. When I was thinking, I'm like, I'm about to go get this funnel out of my car so they can understand what funnels are, because when I first heard the word funnel, I didn't understand. And I kept saying, please explain this to me. Please explain this to me. But no one could. They kept explaining it at the top level. Most of us don't even know that we've been experiencing and exposed to funnels every day. We were exposed to funnels before computers even came out. We were exposed to funnels when you're sitting up at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning listening to infomercials, and they're trying to sell you on all this stuff. Like, I have to sleep with the TV on, okay? And so this Pio commercial comes on all the time. And they're like, oh, you can get this, you can get that, just sign up. And I'm thinking, like, now how are y'all giving all this stuff away for free? Where is the money being made? Now, I did not engage, but I'm sure it's a funnel. Then you think about when you buy something from the internet, right? It's like, okay, I'm going to buy, I don't know, Tupperware, right? And then they're like, but wait, there's more. You can get 2 sets for $19.99. Just pay the shipping on the second set. That's a funnel. It's just a commercial funnel, right? So again, I also gave you the example of when you go to the fast food place. That's a funnel. They're upselling you. So now when you go around, you're going to think about, like, that's a funnel. But yes, I'm happy that you understood what funnels are, so that you understand that once you have the system set in your business, you can go to these different levels without even thinking about it, right? Without even, and it's easier for you, and it's cost effective, because if you go to try to get your funnel set up, then you're going to end up having to pay more, because they're going to want to set up the back end if you go to somebody who has it set up funnel. So if they have to set up the back end, then they're going to charge you more, right? Because now they're setting up more than what they usually set up. So save yourself the headache. And someone asked a question. I am so lost. I am so confused. Where do I start? If you are new and all of this language does not make any sense to you at all, you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, you can't grasp it, then you can get the PVA playbook. I also have a VIP day coming up, July 24th and 25th, where we're going to set up the systems for you. You can access both of those by going to the link in my bio. So funnels are basically upselling your products. Yes, it is. But you have to have that product stack ready to be able to upsell. So let me just take you through it by using my own product. So I have the PVA playbook, which is a lower ticket item, right? But it gets you to where you should be able to go through this playbook and set up everything. Now, if you're going through the playbook and you're like, look, I don't have time, I can't do this, then I can, in essence, upsell you to, hey, we have a VIP day where you can use this playbook as a resource for it. And I am going to be there virtually setting up these systems and processes with you. And then you won't have to figure it out on your own. Right? And so most people do this with an ebook. You get a free ebook, right? And that's your lead magnet. So this is a lead magnet funnel. So you get your free ebook, but if you've been engaging with me, you know I talked about your lead magnets are your pills to the pain point. So when you're giving someone a lead magnet, you're trying to relieve them immediately of some type of pain that they're having. You started your business to resolve pain that someone is having in some type of area, whether it's credit, whether it's you clean, whether it's cleaning houses, cars, whatever it is, right? It's a pain somewhere. The pain is, I'm a busy entrepreneur. I don't have time to clean my house. I need tips on how to get things done efficiently because I'm busy, right? So maybe your lead magnet is, here are some tips to get things done quickly and easily, so you don't have to worry about focusing on taking a whole day to clean. These are little tips and hacks you could do throughout the week. Well, I'm really a busy entrepreneur, so I really don't have time to do that. Can you just come over here and do it? Because that's good. Once I see that list, I'm going to be like, all right. Or I may try it for a couple weeks and be like, look, I don't have time for this. Classic clean for you. Can somebody come over here and clean for me, please? What's the rate? How many times can you come? I don't have time to do all this stuff. Right? So that's in essence the purpose of the lead magnet. But once you send that lead magnet, you can send them to an email funnel, right? Email funnel is, I'm consistently sending you emails that's jabbing at your pain point, which is it's jabbing at you're too tired to clean. You should like be in that person's head. You just like, I know that some of you experience this. My family is like, they're so focused on this. If you say something and then next thing you know, you see an ad for that. So if I say tires, next thing I know, in the next couple days, I'm seeing ads for tires everywhere, right? This is what you want to do in your email funnels. You want to continue to jab at their pain point and know exactly what that pain point is if they're talking as if they were talking to you, right? As if they were like, hey, I'm tired of cleaning. Can you come over here and clean? Then the email comes. Are you tired of cleaning? Do you want us to just come over here and clean? So this is why it's so important to know who your avatar is, what their pain points are, what type of things they say, so that, you can send that. Then you be like, wait, what? These people listening? Then people looking around all crazy, right? So that's definitely how we want to make sure that we're set up to engage people. So again, for those of you who just joined, welcome. My name is Jenifer J. I am the PremierVA. I consult with business owners to help them implement the proper systems and automations in their businesses so that they can grow and scale and gain the freedom they need in their businesses with the proper systems and automations. So today we're talking about having the proper system set up to be able to incorporate funnels in our businesses. This is not a lesson on funnels, but a lot of people think that they're ready for funnels. So this is a high level on funnels. We talked about the different types of funnels. I showed you examples, a physical example of a funnel. So if you're just joining, you could catch the replay to get all of that smoke. And we talked about having the software ready for funnels on the back end. So, and if you are new, if you're just starting in your business, you don't know where to start, what to do, what am I supposed to set up? Listen to my voice. If you are new, you are a service-based entrepreneur, you need, number one, a payment processor, right? You got to have a way for people to pay you. And I'm not talking about Cash App. I am not talking about Zelle. All right. You need to have a payment processor. You need to have a form software. You need to have an appointment scheduling software so people can schedule with you as they need to. So if you're just starting, I go over all this, break it down, easy and simple, just like this, in the PVA playbook. You can get that by going to PVAplaybook.com. That will show you step by step these things that you need, why you need them, how you should set them up. So I don't just tell you what you need. I have step-by-step videos in the playbook to tell you how to set these up. Okay? And number 3, form software. Okay? So let's just talk about that really quick. Why would I need a payment processor, a scheduling software, and forms? Because number 1, you can charge people to get on a call with you. You can do that through your payment process. Your scheduling software. But before they talk to you, they need to fill out a form. So whatever questions you were going to ask them on your call, you now put that in a form. And now they answer those questions before. Now you can have your mind right for the call. You can already know what they're talking about, and you're showing up ready, as opposed to you're trying to question them, document their question, and conceptualize what they said all at the same time. It's not possible. That's multitasking, and we're really not equipped to multitask. So forms, scheduler, pay me, right? Those are the first 3 things you need to think about setting up in your business if you don't know where to start. And again, I break that down at in the PVAplaybook.com. You can go there, get the PVA playbook, and it'll show you step by step how to create these strategies. And I put you in that mindset of thinking of these things. Okay. So that is our lesson for today. If anybody has any questions, let me know. Yes, Devin, systems education is going to change the game. It's about being educated, awareness. Once you know, you cannot not know, right? So once you know something, it's over. I'm aware now, right? So you're aware now. You understand that these are the things on a high level that you need to set up so that you are ready for funnels, so that you are ready to implement those things in your business processes, right? Because you may get with a marketing agency and they may recommend that for you. And you're going to be like, what is that? I never thought about it. So we got to make sure that we have these systems set up, that we're thinking on this level. Okay. And yes, the results speak for themselves. Now, copy is a whole nother thing. I'm not even going to get into that because that is not my jam, and I do not do copy. But if you want to spend 2 days with me and we set these systems up for you, you can do so by going to the link in my bio. We have a VIP Systems Day. It's 2 days, July 24th and 25th. And if not, you can get the PVA playbook and you can roll through that yourself and ask me questions via email. All right. Okay, you guys. I am Jenifer J, the PremierVA, and this is the end of our live today. Hey, I'm a rapper. All right, guys.